Morning, everybody. It's 9 o'clock on Thursday, August 8th, 2024, and this is the appointed time and place for the Bismarck Parking Authority's monthly meeting. I see that we have a quorum present, so I'll call the meeting to order. The first item of business would be to consider the minutes of the July 11th regular meeting. Any questions, comments, changes, corrections? If not, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Also move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, that motion carries. We'll move on to the regular agenda, which is pretty brief this morning. It's August, and typically it's one of our briefer meetings of the year. Financial statements are up first. Does management have anything extraordinary, unusual they would like to point out before we get to the question and answer phase? Jeremy?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, Authority Board members, through July's statement here, we're on track on, I guess, income and expense side of things. Nothing completely out of the ordinary. One item to note on professional fees month to date paid in July, that was for the CW structural engineer report that they prepared, the inspection and report that they did for us back in May. The insurance is through the NDERF, insuring of the ramps, and then on the month-to-date part, year-to-date, includes where we have the business policy, and then for the boilers, insurance separate through the commercial property entity. Originally, we budgeted $43,000 for the year in that category, so you can see as we were talking about insurance rates going up, we are over budget by $11,000 on that. So, and our reserve account, $2,168,946, combined with checking of $247,845, we have total funds of $2,416,792.
$2,416,792.
Yes.
We'd like to see that going up every month. That's good. Questions of Jeremy on the financials? Jake, anything? Any questions? On the insurance, Jeremy, do we typically get or qualify for a refund every year from NDERF? We used
yes.
to. Or a rebate or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and I don't have those figures in front of me, but it is typically calculated by, like, for the year at year end.
Yeah, okay. And that's on a calendar year basis, right? I assume, okay. If there's no questions, is there a motion to approve the financials?
Motion to approve the financials.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, call the roll, please, Sue.
Kyle?
Yes.
Jake?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes, that motion carries. Item 3 on the agenda is to review the timeline for the RFP on the parkade ramp repairs construction documents. Jeremy.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, Authority Board members, we've got some dates picked for publishing, and this is for the preparation of the construction documents and engineer services during the construction work, that we will have to put an RFP out for the parkade ramp recommended repairs. But the first step is for the engineer services, and that will get published for advertising starting next week, August 14th, 21st, and 28th. So that'll run for 3 weeks. There'll be a bidder's walkthrough at the parkade ramp on August 22nd at 9 a.m. That will be outlined in the advertisement. And then the official bid opening for Wednesday, September 4th at 4 p.m. in the Mayor's Conference Room. That'll be in time for the Authority Board to, pick and award a contract by the next meeting of September 12th. Timelines then for the actual repairs or RFP for the construction company part of it, we're shooting or targeting for publishing dates of December, January timeframe, with bid opening January 2025, so that we have hopefully plenty of construction companies that are hungry at that time of year to start bidding for projects coming up for spring and summer. So we should be able to award a contract by February of 2025 and start construction work summer of 2025.
Sounds like a plan. Any questions? Questions of Jeremy? Mayor, anything on your end there? Okay. I suppose some people, if anybody's watching, they might, what, more parkade repairs? Is this like never, ever end? Well, we gotta remember, we're dealing with a 70-plus-year-old structure there, so it's gonna probably be an ongoing thing for some time. Okay, if there's no further questions on that item, we will move on to other business. Is there any other business this morning? Daniel, do you have any, or Daniel, Isaac, sorry. Anything from your, Maria? Want to give us an update on the street fair schedule, status? We'll put you on the spot a little bit.
The street fair this year will be September 13th through 14th. That's a Friday and a Saturday. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay. Everybody's copacetic with the ramps and everything, okay? Okay. Is there anything further for the good of the order? Kyle? No? Jake?
This was fun.
Yes.
Mayor? Janelle says we have to meet because we have to approve the financials, whether there's any business or not, so here we are. All right, well, we could talk about the weather, or, no? All right. If there's no further business, and if there's no objection, we stand adjourned until our next meeting of September 12th. Thanks, everybody.